Alrighty, so you just saw my rigs in my garage. That's where I have them temporarily while I'm building a detached garage where I'll be able to move them to and I'll have more power run to. But in the meantime, my mining operation over last month or the last 30 days has just broke $2,000. So I wanted to show you guys that and show you what I have mining, how I made my money, all basically pulling the smoke and mirrors back and just being straight up with you guys. I did that a couple months ago when I was making right at $1,000 a month, and now that it's stepped up, I figured I'll just do a little update. So let me flip it over here. On Nice Hash, I have averaged right at about $70 a day. It was doing a little bit more over the last couple weeks. Last week it went down a little, and then over earlier yesterday or earlier today, I actually had a stint where my rigs were offline, so that kind of hurt my average. But um, I've done over the course of the month, I've done $70 a day. So 70 times 30, I've actually done a little over $2,000 this month. And a lot of people are like, no way that's profitable. You're burning way more power than you're making. And I can I went ahead and got my electric bill, and right now, in March, I burned right at 2,543 kilowatts, or sorry, 2,346. My payment was $284. In February, if you're looking at that high readout, that's when I had some of the ASICs my ASIC turned on, and we were actually using emergency heat because it got down really cold. So that month is definitely an outlier. But yeah, this is more conducive of what I'm actually paying. So $284, we'll just round it up, $300 off of the $2,000. I profited $1,700 mining. Now, obviously, I do have quite a bit of mining gear, and let me show you what we're rocking with. So I have one, two, three, four rigs at the moment. In my first rig, I have four 1660 Supers. In my second rig, I have six 1660 Supers. So that is up to 10 1660 Supers so far. And then I have a rig of two 3070s, one 3060 Ti. And then my last one is my hodgepodge. It's got a 1070 Ti, a 1660 Super, a 1060, another 1060, 1660 Super, 1660 Ti, and P106 100. So, not a lot of current gen cards, unfortunately. I would love to have more 30 series cards. I would even love to have some of the 20 series cards, but my farm is primarily 1660s. And it's not the end of the world. I have right at 20 GPUs total. My power consumption is 1.778 kilowatts. So if we did the math on that, 1,778 watts times 24 hours divided by 1,000 times 0.11. That's my electricity rate, is 11 cents per kilowatt. I'm burning right at $4.69 a day in electric on my farm. Times 30 days comes out to $140. So if you noticed, my electric bill is $284. That's because that's my electric bill for my entire house. So mining is paying for my entire electric bill, whether it's heat, AC. I have an electric water heater. We have an electric stove, microwave, fridge. I have no gas in this house, no LP, no propane. Everything is electric. So, and I'm still profiting a really, really good amount. So I'd say right now profit is right in that 70 to 80% range, and you're gonna spend between 15 to probably okay, anywhere from 20 to 30% on electric is a conservative estimate. You can actually tighten it up quite a bit and get your electric probably around 15 to 20%. And if you get a lot of newer cards, maybe even a touch less. So we are coming into summertime. We are going to be running hotter. We're going to have to bring them some more airflow. That is going to burn a little bit of extra wattage. And people that mine inside their house, that's going to add extra thermal load. So you're going to have to run additional AC. So you will have a lower profit margin in summertime. I'm planning on moving all my rigs out to my detached garage. If you're not already following that series, I'm showing you guys every step of the way of me building the garage. It's a slab, metal building on a concrete slab, and I'm going to get an extra power meter put out there. So I'm hoping for a 200 amp service. More likely, probably going to get a 100 amp service, but that should let me grow quite a bit more because right now I'm tapped out. My garage has a 115 amp circuit, and I'm running an extension cord for my laundry room, and it's also plugged in where my dryer is, so there's not a lot of extra power there. Or sorry, where my washer is, not my dryer. Um, yeah, I'm just kind of I'm stuck at this point. So uh, it's very real that you could be generating, thousands of dollars a month with mining gear. Um, if we figure out my rough cost, so we had three of these cards, or sorry, 10 of these cards were 1660s. How many 1660s did I have on here? 10, 11, 12. We'll just say we'll average out all these cards at $300 a piece. That's a really high price for all of those. We'll actually average out all the cards to $300 a piece minus the 30 series cards because those are obviously more. So we had 17 cards times 300, and then we had 600, 600, and 600. Obviously, the 3070s I think I paid a little bit more for, but it all averages out. So we're at $6,900, and you know what? Just for poops and giggles, I'll round that up to $8,000. That should cover motherboard, CPU, RAM. So I have right under about 10,000 or less and invested into my mining farm, and it just profited $1,700 last month. So if we divide that out by 1,700, that's a 4.7 month return on investment. Obviously, I didn't build my entire farm last month. I've had cards from the past, so some cards have already returned on investment or we're in the process of that. But if I were to buy everything last month, start mining, I'd be on a less than 6 month, or actually less than 5 month return on investment, which is actually in my book that's pretty good. I don't know any other investments that are legal that can pay you back that fast. Now, obviously, will these mining profits hold? Nobody knows. That next month, this farm could only make $1,000, and I spend 300 in electric, so it only brings me in 700. That's the risk that you take mining crypto, and yeah. So I will do another follow-up video next month to show you guys what I made over this month, and just kind of keep the ball rolling. So if you're a little bit of a gambler, crypto might be for you. And if you're watching this, you probably already are into crypto and you're wondering, should I expand? Should I add more? And like I tell everybody, it snowballs. Everybody starts out with one GPU. I didn't go and buy 20 GPUs at one time. Everybody grows. That's part of the process. And once you get one, and then you get two, and then three, and then the more you get, the easier it is to grow. You get 4 or 5 cards, and then it's no big deal. Let's buy a sixth. Let's buy a seventh, because the cards, you can use them to help buy the next cards, if that makes sense. Um, and that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, that's just cut and dry. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Wrap it up, slap it up, and bring it on home. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, man, I actually wrapped up this video faster than I thought I would. I want to thank you guys for watching. We will be having some more content come out here shortly. I do have to take a short 12-hour hiatus, so I won't see you guys for about a half a day. Try not to miss. Everybody's like, we'll just watch you when you do your thing. All right. Anyway, guys, peace out. I'm out for real. I gotta go to bed. It's almost 2 a.m. It's hot in here. Gosh, has anybody else got that problem? Like, you have mining stuff in your room. Like, my rig has a 3060 in it and a little Xeon processor, and man, I swear this room like climbs up in temperature. I'll go out into the rest of my house and it's like 10 degrees difference, like big difference. Maybe my AC zones just aren't efficient, or maybe it's just dumping that much heat in here. I don't know. Anyway, guys, Take it easy. Peace. Old Jellymans. We out. Dang, I need to shave, man. You know what? Next time I get on here, I'm gonna shave. And if I didn't shave, that's bad. Later, guys.